Hello everybody, I'm Randal R with 3D C4D also, and some NASA stuff. This is Turbosquid, where I can't find any free models of NASA stuff. Sorry, we're closed. Anyway, thankfully, NASA does provide us many other models of their own. Yeah, you can get just about anything. In fact, if we search Apollo in here, we get these. Why, we got the landing sites. If I want to download the landing sites, except I did download the lunar module here, and I actually have it in scene just to show you. This is what we got. I got 3 textures, an orange, a flag, and a United States. That's all. There's no reflect. This doesn't come with much. Okay. So that is the lunar lander, and now I want to show a scene testing light and shadow. And thanks be to Eliza 2021 and Elizabeth for showing me the error of the world. So I have here a light. Right now it is set, I'm going to put it on infinite. So I went outside today in my backyard and put a couple things out along with the chimney on the roof, and I got parallel shadows. So when I got a big disc with a bunch of poles, everything would be parallel. It's an infinite light source, like sunlight, because it's so far away and so big and so huge. You would get parallel light because, according to Clerk Maxwell, 1860s, light travels in a straight path. That would be infinite light. That is an example, and I also have a space station here up in the air and the lunar module down there. I might need to move that module there a little bit. So let's render that again. So we can see we have shadow. I got it set on hard shadow so you can actually see the shadow. Now if we change this light to a point source, say like an area light, let's see what happens. Now you know where the bent shadow comes from on the moon pictures. That's exactly where the bent moon shadows, unparalleled shadows, come from. It's from a point light source. And again, I can show that with a omni light, which will have the same effect. This is like a light you would hang in your kitchen kind of thing. So it's a point source light. That's why you have unparalleled shadows. That wouldn't be created by sunlight, period. As you can see, the space station is warped in its shadow. But if we use an area light, it will do probably the same thing. Yes. So, and when we use an infinite light, we have the way it works naturally. And I'm also going to use this scene to prove there's no way, no how, those folks took a picture behind the sun on a moon rock, and you can see the astronaut climbing off the back of it. You can prove it right here. That's why you couldn't see the astronaut unless, let's say, we put a target light in here. Let me move up a little bit. And we're going to target the lunar module. And we'll slide the light up here a little bit. Lift it off the ground a little bit. Lift it over here. And if I had reflective material on there, you might be able to see how they shot that photo that I show in my video, previous video. Let me go back. This one right here. No, not that one. I need to refresh. Oh, where are you? Yeah, this one here. Truth, shadows, and light. So in this picture that I use for a thumbnail, you can see the light and reflection off. And because the specular looks like it's on the bottom or medium, that means that light is up in the air or down low on the ground. Well, right here I can test that using the target light here. So let's see where we're at right here. And we move in here, and I ought to download a model of an astronaut and put him on there. Of course, I don't see the ladder right there, but it's on the other side. So that's the target light lighting it up. And we still get the infinite shadow. You see? of course, I may have this target light, not with shadow. So we would use like a shadow map soft, or actually would use an area light. Now let's see what happens. We'd have to angle that light up so you didn't see the shadow cast. Yeah, turn the light intensity down. Therefore, that's how they did the moonshot. I just proved it right there in 3D. Any questions? So again, if you're going to use light and shadow, use light and shadow. I love debunking things. Look, it's incredible how people will fall for bullshit. I mean, really. Let's just test these things out here. So let's turn that light off and just leave the infinite light on and look again how shadow works. So anybody says, like that one photo, how they have a parallel pole, one shadow is bent, the other one, that would only curve with a point light source, such as an area or omni light. Exactly. That's why you get parallel shadows on the moon, because it's a point light source, like a studio light, or some other photographic light, to photograph things. Again, I just proved them liars. And anybody that believes them, well, you've been duped.